do need to live in your purpose and in your gift, because someone else's destiny is actually tied to you becoming who you are. If you weren't you, there's someone else 2, 3, 5, 10 years down the line who can't become who they need to become. All the women I've looked up to, all the people I've looked up to. And had it not been for this person or that person, like, I just would not be who I'm supposed to be.
What's up? Been a minute since we kicked it. You've been caught up with the bitches. I don't get it. You're a star, love. You shouldn't have to deal with that. I'd never make you feel like that. 'Cause I love me. I love me enough for the book.
Welcome to episode 1 of my visual diary. I'm not sure how often these will come, maybe once or twice a month, but basically this is going to be a less formal way for me to talk with you guys, let y'all know what's going on with me and in my life. In today's video, I want to specifically talk about being a hater, okay? And I'm talking about my personal experiences. Also, side note, all of products that you guys see in today's video will be linked down in the description box down below, so make sure you check them out. If you're new to my channel, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe, okay? Had to get that out of the way. But like I said, back to the topic of today's video is being a hater, okay? And I'm like I said, I'm talking about me specifically. I have been in a space, y'all, where I have been such a hater. And I don't know, maybe some of y'all can relate, but sometimes when I'm not in the best headspace and I'm just trying to, I guess, ignore that fact, and I'm scrolling on social media, I'm on TikTok, I'm on Instagram, and I'm seeing all these people accomplish things or get things, whether they're things that I personally want or not, I have been just deviating to a more negative headspace. I'm like, oh, that's not even that cool, whatever, she don't even work that hard, you know, just completely out of character for me. And so I have had to identify that within myself and remove myself from those situations, meaning I've been spending a lot less time on social media. So I really just wanted to talk about this today because I feel like I'm finally coming around, and this has been like a huge part of my funk that I've been in, that I've mentioned in my last couple of videos. I've been doing a lot better, but my headspace has definitely been more negative than I would like for it to be lately, and it's heavily dependent upon my environment and what I have going on. So I feel like whenever I get stressed or I'm not comfortable all the way, I just kind of turn into this person that always sees the negative and is a hater. Like, there's no other way to say it. I was hating on people. I'll share a couple of things that I've been doing. So the first thing that I do whenever I feel like I am in that kind of headspace, firstly you have to identify it, okay? So the first thing I do is identify that, like, okay, hey, like, I am not in a space to be consuming this person's content right now, or I just do not feel like I'm capable of celebrating everyone else's wins right now because I feel like I'm not having no wins in my life right now. I will just remove myself from that situation. If it's on social media, then I'm getting off or I'm unfollowing that person, or whatever needs to happen for me to feel better, I will do it. And it could be temporary, you guys. There is a follow and an unfollow button for a reason. There is a mute button for a reason. If you don't want to unfollow them or whatever, if it's your friend and they're gonna notice, mute them, girl. Instagram then came in clutch with some real good tools for you to protect your peace and your mental health. So use the tools. If it's somebody in your real life and they are wanting to share their accomplishments with you, depending on their relationship, I would just say, like, for me personally, my sister got some great news, and I had to tell her, like, I'm so happy for you. I'm so sorry that my emotions and my words are not reflecting that. I'm just not in a space right now to celebrate this sort of news, but I really want you to genuinely know that I am, from the bottom of my heart, happy for you. And sometimes you just have to be that vulnerable and that open. And like I said, I can only speak from how my relationships and my experiences have been, but it's just really kind of cutting it off at the source and just really giving yourself a chance to feel better, like protecting your mental health and protecting your peace. Another thing that I've been doing is writing in my gratitude journal. I have not used that thing as much as I use it right now. Like, I have to use it every morning, or else I just feel like I am waking up in a fog. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm not where I want to be, this, that, and the third. So instead of giving myself an opportunity to even have those thoughts or really even dwell on them, because you're going to have them regardless, I take time to write in my gratitude journal, and it's so easy, so simple. I love it. I will link it down below. Papier sent it over to me. You guys have probably seen it before, but it's super simple. 3 lines of what you're grateful for, and you can write your intentions for the day. I also have been using my wellness journal, but more specifically, my gratitude journal has really been helping me just find gratitude in the simplest of things. And I feel like so many things I take for granted on my day-to-day life that I just really have been able to capture within my gratitude journal. And y'all, there have been some days that I've wrote things that are so simple. Like a few days ago, I was just grateful for my cup of coffee because I just really needed it in that moment. So I just really have been enjoying taking the time to really appreciate the simple. Another thing that I would say helps me that fits my specific personality type is romanticizing things, just really capturing the beauty of the simple, mundane things that you ordinarily would take for granted. So for me, in this video, simply, I have only just been cleaning and doing things that I had to do anyway, but being able to capture it in my opinion, aesthetically pleasing way and put it to music and just really make a production out of it makes me so happy. So this is also a part of me on my healing girl journey, and really just taking accountability for my emotions and not letting them control me. And so I would highly recommend finding something that gives you that same sort of feeling, just slowing down to really invest a lot of time in. So I've been having a lot more slow days, a lot more slow mornings, and really just taking time to care for my space and care for my body. A super important thing that I've recently been doing is limiting my time spent consuming content that is similar to mine. I feel like that's also something that really makes me start to play the comparison game, or really just kind of makes me feel the not so great feelings about other people based on my situation. So I have really had to reel myself in when it comes to that. Like I was saying, I have been limiting my consumption of people's content that are similar to mine, because at the end of the day, if you're in a low or in a semi-low place, or just in a not in the best headspace, and you're watching other people's content that is showing all of their highs and all of their accomplishments, it's not going to make you feel better about yourself. The best thing that I have done for myself in this life, or really recently, is being able to identify when I'm becoming or transforming into a quote unquote hater, so that I can implement these things and really just protect my mental health and just get back into who I really am as a person. Because I am definitely somebody who loves to celebrate other people and loves to celebrate others' accomplishments. So when I'm struggling to do that, or just really having a hard time finding positivity in my day-to-day, then I definitely realize it's time for me to kind of just do like a mental reset and a cleanse and a detox. Also, side note, y'all, this body butter, I know I'm so late. It is so good. I thought it was overrated. I don't know. I just be skeptical, but this one right here, y'all gonna see my face in a minute. I definitely recommend. Also, I accidentally bought the insert and not the full container. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Just be mindful of what makes you feel away, and that is probably the best tool that I could give, or I guess advise for you guys to equip yourself with, was being mindfulness, or being mindful of what makes you feel away, so that you can proactively prevent that from happening. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next visual diary. I love you.